Morning, everybody. Morning. How are you this morning? I'm tired. I've had a crazy long weekend. If you watched my Florida vlog, you see that. I did way too much this weekend, drove way too much, and I don't know, just like in my 30s, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I do not sleep well anywhere but my bed. So I probably collectively Thursday night, because we left so early Friday morning. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, collectively, I may have slept 12 hours the whole 3 days. Which is crazy, because I am a girl who needs her 8 hours of sleep a night. So yeah, it was a lot, but I'm home, and just really happy to be home. And you guys are about to be sick of me. I read like 14 books this month, if not more. It's a lot, but I read some really interesting stuff and some really good stuff, so we're going to talk about it. Today we are talking about a book that I have seen so much hate about on my TikTok, on my Bitchy Bookworms group that I love to be in. I've seen so much hate about this book. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. I guess, I don't know. We're talking about Layla by Colleen Hoover. Okay? If you couldn't guess by the title, here's the thing. I read 15 books a month, 100 books a year. Sometimes some of the stories, man, they start to get real repetitive, right? Like, you'll be halfway through a book about, I don't know, a maid who murders the family in the house, or a cheating husband and the wife secretly kills him, or something. You'll be halfway through a book of any kind, and you'll be like, wait a minute, because I have read this before, or something like that. And it's not that you've read this book before, it's literally just that the stories are so similar. What I can say about Layla, I have never read anything like Layla before. Never. The premise of this book is that the main male character, Leeds, falls for a woman named Layla. And Leeds is like kind of a struggling musician guy. And him and Layla fall in love really quickly. They immediately like move in together. Everything is going amazingly. Until his crazy stalker ex-girlfriend comes back. Her name starts with an S. Ooh, I can't think of it. Stone? Something. Starts with an S. Anyways, she's a crazy stalker ex-girlfriend. That's all you need to know. She comes back into the picture for a minute, just long enough to shoot Layla and Leeds, because Leeds has posted a picture on Instagram of him and Layla together, and she's pissed. She's big mad. So, suddenly, Layla starts acting a little bit differently. Suddenly, Layla isn't what Leeds remembers, right? She starts making different choices and things like that. So, what's going on? Leeds decides to take him and Layla back to the not Airbnb, but bed and breakfast that they met at. And there's a ghost. There is definitely a ghost, and the ghost's name is Willow, and it is interacting with Leeds a lot. Like, so much so that Leeds is starting to, like, want to spend more time with the ghost than with Layla, because the ghost is kind of taking possession of Layla when she's going to sleep, and that's how Leeds and the ghost are hanging out. So yeah, it is the love story between three people. The Leads, Layla, and the Ghost Willow. And who is going to rise above? I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I had never read anything quite like it before. And that's what I am looking for in a book, is something that grabs me but is different, you know? And I really kind of liked the ending. People have said, oh, it's problematic, you know, men in relationships. Oh, he literally, like, abuses her, or whatever. There's so many things that I've heard said. Is Leeds the perfect character? No. Do I want to be married to Leeds? Absolutely not. Did it make an interesting book and an interesting read? Absolutely. I definitely like it. One thing I can say about the way Colleen Hoover writes is I feel like she understands men, in that we all want those perfect book boyfriends who make perfect choices and spoil us, but that's not realistic. Have you ever been in a relationship out here? It's rough out here in these streets, okay? Men are trash generally, who make trash decisions. No hate, but that's just the way it is, right? I know women that make trash decisions too. This is not male hate, but I understand her characters. I'm like, yeah, he would probably do that. So that's where I stand with Colleen Hoover. Will I read any more of her books? I don't know. I honestly have enjoyed the 4, I've read 4 now, of her books that I did read. I read Verity, absolutely loved Verity. This is Layla. It's her only, like, other thriller other than Verity, I think. I enjoyed it. I didn't love it like I loved Verity, but I enjoyed it. I definitely read it in like a day and could not put it down. And then I read, you guys know, It Ends With Us and It Starts With Us, which are kind of like romancy. I don't know if I would call them a romance novel, but they were good. Definitely binge read those as well. Her books are very bingeable, I think. I think at the end of the day, if I'm looking for a bingeable read, Colleen Hoover would be on my list of people I would go to for that. It's just what it is. So does that make me a Colleen Hoover girly? I don't know. I'm not sold on everything that she puts out is amazing. All hail Colleen Hoover. I'm not sold on that. But I have enjoyed what I have read of hers. They've been easily 6+ out of 10. And yeah, I'm not pissed that I read this book. Didn't feel like it was a waste of time. Enjoyed it. It was something different that I'd never read before. That would be my review. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It was solid. I binged it. It blew my mind kind of at the end. That's it. That's Layla for you. So if you are looking for a bingeable book, this might be the book for you. If you don't like mind games and, well, that was disturbing, this might not be the book for you. Give it a shot, though, if you do like thrillers, because I think you'll like this one. What else do we got coming up? Well, this is Wednesday. Saturday is going to be a video on the best young adult YA romance I have read in a really long time, you guys. Like a really long time. Stick around for that video on Saturday, and then Monday will be our month in review for March, because I read 14 or 15 books. I'm not entirely sure yet, because I still got a week. So who knows how many books I'm going to have read, but it's going to be up there. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you on Wednesday or Saturday. Love you, bye.